Good afternoon. Welcome. It's Anna here, and it's Wednesday. That means it's time to use it or lose it. So, today I want to continue to use up my stash of envelopes. Last week we made tags, inspired by Nancy at Wishes and Weeds. And today I want to make little booklets that I can tuck in my journals. So I have two ideas. So let's start with the first one. I'm going to do this with smaller envelopes like these. And I have never done this, so it's going to be interesting to see if this works or not. But yeah, so I'm going to see if I can get into my art glitter glue. It had really glued up. The pin was all glued in. Oh, I am rhyming today. Anyway. I'm going to glue the envelope shut like this. And I'm going to do it with all the, and this was already shut and this was already shut. Oh, look, there has been some seals on this. That's cool. I'm just going to do a bit more glue there so that it really sticks. There we go. Now I am going to open them up. First I glue them shut, then I open them up. And I want to open them on three sides, so it's like a book. This is no brain surgery, you know, this is easy. But I don't know, I haven't done this before, and it's a great way to use the envelopes, I think. For me it is. So I'm just gonna, and I don't mind the messy sides. Like this. And there we have a little book. So what I'm going to do now is make sure every flap is glued down. And then I am going to, of course, fill them since they are notebooks. And look at my glue. It's just pouring out. I believe I have to fill it so it stops doing this. I don't know. I can't even see where to put the pin. This is a disaster. No, there it is. Yeah. So now we have one. Let's do the other two as well. Lovely. This is absolutely lovely. 1932, this one, and 1966, and this one is really old, I believe, 1920. And this one was fun, I think, because it has the, I'm going to show you. Sometimes the envelopes have like papers inside. Isn't that cool? So, and of course this isn't glued down, so I'm going to use my Pritt glue stick. Let me just get some glue paper here. So I'm just gonna use my glue stick to stick this down a bit because I want to keep it. Whoops, crap. I ripped it. I didn't think it was so fragile, but it was. So, and I need some glue in here as well, I can see. There we go. And the little rip there, I am going to, of course, use my vintage cellophane tape that I made myself in another video. I'm gonna fold it over to secure it even more. That makes it look even more grungy. Yeah, that's cool. So now we have two, and let's make the third, and this one has a filling as well, as you can see, and something in here. Oh, a stamp. Let me see so that I open it up the right way. It doesn't stick together. I believe like this. Not that one. Haha, I almost did the wrong side. So I'm just going to do like that. I am going to glue this down as well. Oh, that's sticky. Sticky, sticky. Don't want to put my hand in that again. So I'm gonna be a bit more careful. Learn my lesson, I think. There we go. So we're gonna make 3 of this kind of little notebook. And let's find some papers. Put that away. And then I'm going to sew the papers in, and I am going to decorate them. So these will be like little booklets you can just tuck into a pocket. I think they're quite cool. I want to reinforce the spine, and I think I want to use fabric. But I want to find the fillings first. The papers to go inside. So I have a bunch of papers. I have offcuts, I have all kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna see what I have and what size it is. That could go in there. And it doesn't have to be folded in the middle as well. It could be folded a bit like this. Let me see if it fits. Yes, it does. So that's one. I just want a few pages in here. Here is another one. Can that fit in one of the others? Nope. This one can fit at least. And I've cut from somewhere. So I'm just gonna tear this into size. So, anyway, how are you guys? I hope you are doing well. And I am not gonna ask if you are all set for Christmas, because I'm not. And I don't want to answer that question myself. Christmas, what is that? I don't know. But this afternoon, my kids, all my kids, both my eldest daughter is coming home, and my youngest kids are coming home from school in a bit, and then they are going to have a gingerbread house competition. So I have bought the pre-made gingerbread houses that you can just decorate, put together and then decorate. They're like, what's it called? Well, you have the pieces and you put it together. Anyway, they are gonna decorate a house each. So that will be fun, I hope, I think. So I'm gonna get some little marshmallows and other kind of candy to decorate. And it's gonna be a cozy afternoon, I hope. And I will not decorate, I will just be the judge. Haha. And as always, the judge can be bribed with candy, coffee. So that would be fun. Let me just... So I'm just using all kind of thrifted sources here. 2 in that, 1, 2, 3 in that, 1, 2, 3 in that one. So we need one more kind of, I think. Let's use bullet journal paper, because why not? Oh, I am so tired. And these will be used in other projects as well. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was too big in that one. I am so sorry about the lighting. It is a dark, overcast, cloudy, rainy day. 4 pages in this one. Let's see. That's quite enough, I think. And let's make one more in here. Two, three, four. Yeah. And one more in here, or two, maybe. Let's just tear off a bit up here. Let's do one more. Put this to the side for the next journals, and messy crafting today. How about that? Messy crafting. That's my favorite. Having fun, not thinking about what the result will be, just having fun. So, as I said, I think I want to use fabric to reinforce these spines a bit, because these have been folded for many years and I think they need to be a bit stronger. And I think I could do lace as well. No, stick to the plan. Stick to the plan, I say, and then I just go looking into my jars. I could use these kind of small fabric strips, and I'm just gonna tear a piece off about here. This makes them even more grungy. And then I'm gonna use fabric tack to tack that down. Well, lots of threads on this one. Let's see if we can get rid of some. There we go. I'm gonna start with that one. And as I said, fabric tack. So I'm just gonna shake it up a bit, because this one needs some. Soon it's gonna need some acetone. And I'm gonna smear that out a little bit so that it doesn't, be this big blobs. And we're gonna plop the fabric. We are gonna fold. So now we have a little spine. Let me just get a dab of glue down there. Here we go. So now we have a little spine, and I can cut that off up there, and I can cut that off down there. So this is my idea, to just and then sew in these with a 3-hole pumper stitch. And then this is decorated, I think, at least the front. It's lovely writing and so on. And I was thinking about putting like pieces of, sorry, something is sticking to something else. Putting like pieces of lace on it. But then I'm going to cover up this. So this one I will not do as much with. If I am going to do anything, I think I could use the stamp that was in it. And have on the back, no, it's beautiful just the way it is. So I'm just gonna sew it. I have a big needle, I have some thread, and I have lots of glue on my finger that I'm fighting to get off, but it's itching. I need to get some paper clips. I'm just looking for paper clips to hold the paper down while I sew. So I'm just going to put one here and one on this side. And these are so random, these little booklets, but it's just going to be some pocket fillers, you know. And this is crochet thread that you use to crochet laces back in the day, and that is actually from my mother's stash, and I thought I would use it up. It's got lots of it left, and I have been using it for years. So I'm just gonna eyeball. I'm not gonna poke any holes. I'm gonna use my needle because the needle is sharp. It's not a blunt needle. I know many people use that, but this one is sharp. Just to make this little booklet. And the spine here, made out of fabric, will make it a bit more sturdy. Let's make sure doesn't want to go in. There we go. And I'm gonna do like that, because I want the thread to come out on each side of that thread that is lying in the center here, so that I tie my knots around it, and in that way it stays a bit more secure. Fiddly little things, these envelope thingies. Let's see if I can make a bow. It's tiny, tiny, tiny. No, I can't. Can I? No, I don't think I can, but I want to. And yes, my tongue is sticking out the edge of my mouth. Okay, no bow there, but we have a little booklet, and that is just what I wanted. Yes, that's one done. Let's make the other ones. I think I want yes, I do. I want fabric on this one as well. And then I can use, I was thinking about using washi tape, maybe, or fabric tape. Oh, I can use fabric tape on that one. Yes, because it's a bit more modern. Let's just do like that. And the reason I use my scissor like I did is that I want it to be fraying a bit. I think that's pretty. I want the grungy style. So let's use some fabric tack here as well. So I was planning on filming a while back, like an hour back, but then the school called. Oh, my boy, he's 12. He had been playing outside in the rain and he fell on the football court. He was playing football with his friends and he fell in a puddle of water. So he was wet from top to toe and all the way inside his clothes and everything. So I had to go to the school with some extra clothes because he didn't have any, of course. When you are 12 years old and a boy, and you on top of that have ADHD, he he has a problem of remembering to bring things, but he had to learn the hard way today. There we go. And good for them that I was home, so that I could go with the clothes as well. And if he otherwise he would have been sitting there and being cold. I just saw that this needs some more glue, because this edge had not been glued down properly. There we go. That's better. So let's see. Do we want some lace here maybe? Or something else? I'm looking for a place to use this. I don't know where. Oh, it's old. We could like have a piece of it like this. Maybe not here. I'm just looking to use my stuff. Could use some of this if I find an end to it. Wrap it around the back. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. That's decided. So I am once again bringing out the fabric tack, and I'm gonna smear it really thin. Oops, sorry for the noises. I was a bit worried because now it's winter, and I was a bit worried that I didn't have enough fabric tack because that doesn't ship here in winter, but I did. So whew, I went through my stash the other day, and I have both fabric tack and art glitter glue in my stash so that I can last through the winter, and also bookbinding glue, and that's good. And I have a thrift haul to share with you. I think it will come up tomorrow. I'm gonna film it later, and then because I have won some online auctions, and that will be the last thrift haul for 2024. Too much air in this bottle, I think. And as last year, I am really going to try to use what I have now during the winter. It's like, if I could, I would hibernate in my craft room, just crafting away all day, all through winter, and just go for walks with my dogs in the snow. That would be the most amazing thing ever. The most amazing winter ever. There are my signature, or my little signature. Let's do a little, yes, measurement, and I'm gonna clip in the signature with my paper clips. And I am going to sew them in. The fabric spine was a really good idea. It makes it a bit more sturdy, and also ouch. And also, sorry, just got lost in my sentence here. It's pretty, pretty and sturdy. I love that. There you go. And once again, tying my knot around the little thread in the center there. Now let's see if we can do a little bow here. Probably not, because I have big clumsy fingers. Yay, I did it! Wow! Woohoo! That's fantastic. That is so pretty. I like that. And the rest of the wax seals. And speaking of wax seals, I could put wax seals on these because I have that. I'm gonna see if I can find that then. I think I want to use this Tim Holtz fabric tape for this one. And this does not need any more glue because it is so sticky. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Yes, it's a great use of that tape. Oops. I was planning on using lots of my Christmas fabric tapes in my Christmas journals, and then I didn't. I just forgot I had them. That's cute. And maybe a bit of lace on that one as well. Should I use the same lace or should I use a piece of my... No, that's too big. Let's use the same lace, because why not? Oh, that could be cute. And I'm gonna be a bit more... I'm gonna make it a bit more askew. Not so straight this time, just a bit like that. And let's try the Pritt stick instead, because I have heard that Pritt glue can keep lace down if you use lots of it. So we're gonna try that and see if it works. Oh, sticky. I'm gonna panic with all the glue on my fingers. Yes, so that is probably gonna hold. And as I said, I think I could get some wax seals and see if I can put them on. It could be fun. So when I have sewn in this one, I'm gonna have to press pause, and I'm gonna go get my kids so that they can start their assemblage of the gingerbread houses. Oh, this was really tough to go through. That tape is thick. Ah, it's so sticky, so the needle almost sticks to the... I'm gonna use my cutting mat to punch through it. But that's good. Then we know it's gonna hold, right? There we go. Yes. And push. Oh no! Oh, the thread was going out of the needle. And I bet you all just yelled at me, Anna, you don't have your thread with you. There we go. And I'm gonna do like that instead. And pull. Pull. And do a little knot. And one more. And the thread is sticking to my sticky fingers, of course, because I am... Oh, that's a pretty bow. Because my fingers are so gluey. That is actually very cute. So I have 3 little booklets to put in my journals. And I'm going to press pause. And then I will be back in a little bit and go through these, because I have another idea for this. Okay, I will be back in a second. I'm back. So it took a bit longer than I expected, but I'm back. So let's put these to the side and continue with the next version. And for this one, I have just picked out a few envelopes. That is 4, it seems, but never mind. And I will not close them unless... No, they're all good. This is even easier. I'm just gonna... I see where the glue has lifted. I'm gonna put some extra and I hope we can make this before the light goes away. So it seems the other ones are okay. And the only thing I'm going to do now is that I'm going to fold them. And I am going to, this one is nice and big. This will be a bit smaller, but on the other hand, they will be a bit more, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some signatures in, and I am going to sew all around these on my sewing machine. And I know with the prototype I made, with it, which I cannot find today, I also sewed in the signatures with the sewing machine. So I sewed 4 sides and then down the middle. But I think I am going to go sew these 4, and then I am going to sew in the signatures. So this is really an easy craft, but the sewing makes it a bit more, it looks a bit more finished. But we can put the papers together before I go sew. So let's see what we have here. I am just gonna rip it about there, and we have 1 for that one, and I am going to, oh, that's perfect, absolutely perfect. We have 1 for the big one, and what else do we have? We have this one. It's also perfect for the big one. So the big one is easiest, of course. Let's see. Here's some tea-dyed paper. Let's just tear it up a bit. And let's split it in half. And of course that's too big. I just didn't realize. But you could do a fold in on one side at least, and then I can tear it off. So let's see, do I have any other papers here lying around? Looking around. And that one, let's fold and tear off. And that's too big, so let's make it another one for that one. There we go. And I want some lined paper there as well. Where did I put it? Let me just grab it behind me. Lots of paper tearing here, and let's make a fold. So now we have 3 pages in this one, and I believe that will be enough because I don't want them to be too chunky. And in here I have 2, and 1 and 1. Okay, so I'm gonna make another one for this, and let's use this as well. Well, someone is playing with the dogs so that they are barking. I am so sorry for that. It just has 2. That's not good. Oops. And 1, 2, 3. So we want something more here. I'm going to grab that, and I will also go and sew these. And I will be right back and show you what happened. I am back. Sorry for the glare and the light. It's been a little bit again. I have sewed around the edges of the envelopes, and now I am sewing in the papers in the notebooks, and this is the last one, so I thought I could do it with you, and I will show you in a minute what's happened. In this one I found a bit of just an offcut or tear off of an old receipt, and I thought that could be cool to have in the center for some interest. And these kind of little mini notebooks can be fun to put in pockets, and you can also send them in happy mail. You can decorate them however you like. I think that the envelopes themselves are quite decorative with the stamps and so on, so I will not decorate them very much. But a little lace and something you can put on. You can do stamping, you can use more stamps, you can use whatever you like, little offcuts, bits and pieces, labels, whatever you like. This is just an idea what you could do. And this for me is a quick and easy thing, or should be fairly quick and easy, since I have you guys with me on video and I don't want you to sit and watch me all evening. Let me see if I can get this off. So I decided to sew them in by hand, the papers. So here is one notebook I have sewed with black all around the envelope, and that makes it closed all around. You could keep it open and have it like pockets on top, but I didn't want that. Then we have this one, and I'm not too happy with this one because partly it was ripped up here, and then the thread was doing some stuff down here, and yeah, I don't know, but it's okay. And we have this one. I have sewed around with black thread on all of them. And we have this one. So this is a great way to use up envelopes you have lying around. And I thought I had a box of wax seals, so I thought I could see if I could find some to put on here, maybe. Here is a Sakura red one, could go on there, for instance. And what else do we have? Oh, that was cute. That's tulips. Could do that one. And what else? We could do, just leafing through this, see what I can find. Could put an owl on here, for instance. And how about these? Do they need something else? I think these are so gorgeous. I could have sewn around the edges of these as well, but I was afraid the paper would tear. And these one I did not reinforce the spines on because the fold, because the envelope is double. I could have put a piece of washi here. I might do that still, but just seeing what I could put on. There's a bee. Oh, I didn't like that color. Would like a dark blue on this one, or red. Well, there's a bee one. Let's just put a couple of them on. And I have these stickers that you put them on with. And you do it like this, that you take them off the paper and then you put it on the back of the seal. And this is so easy. Press it down so that it doesn't, and then you lift it and the tape stays on. And then you just plop it down wherever you want it. I think I want it down there. That could be cute. And for this one, I think I'm gonna put the tulips right on here. So I hope you thought this was an interesting little project. I think it's really fun, and I'm gonna make more of these. I think I'm gonna make more of those because those were really fun to make. I haven't done them before. These I have done before, at least a couple of times. And I am quite happy with the result. Oh, that one is cool. It's a bird reading. No, I don't want one on there. So, and as I said, I might put some washi tape on the fold just to make it a bit more secure. But then I want a washi tape that is going along with the theme of the little book. Notebook. I'm just looking at my little shelf here, seeing what I can find. Could do this one here, because this is the one that is most, this one, sorry, is the most fragile, since this is a airmail envelope that is quite thin. And I'm gonna run it over the glue stick. I don't want to hide too much of the writing there. That is actually sent from Thailand to Sweden in 19 something. And that also secures the sewing to do that. So that could decorate it a little bit as well. That's interesting. Well, that's it for today, my friends. I think this is a fun thing to do. Let me know down below what you think. Do you think this is a project you could be trying yourselves? Or, yeah, let me know what you think. And I will be back probably tomorrow with a thrift haul. And then I will be back with a flip through of the black and white journal. And what else do we have? We have so many fun things. Yeah, let's put them up like this so you can watch them all. Thank you all so much for being with me. I hope you enjoyed this quite long video. And we have used up a couple of envelopes today, or 7 envelopes, and some lace and other fun bits of paper. Yeah, have a great rest of your day, everybody. Bye. Nu får det vara tyst. Haunted house coming in.
Hello guys. The gingerbread man's put the Santa on the roof, and there's a car parking there, and the little gingerbread man's put cars on Santa.
Talk Swedish, please.